Yesterday I had one of those bad days. You know, the usual bad day. You wake up with a bad mood, you don't feel like doing anything, you just either scroll. For me it was to read manga. I kept lying around half of the day. So naturally, the progress in languages I had wasn't something to brag about. There was none. You would think that I would just get through the day somehow and then continue with my progress the next day. I mean, everyone has bad days, so why should I not allow myself to have a bad day as well? But do you know what I actually did once I had enough of the disgusting bastard that I was? I decided to punish myself. I could have punished myself like skipping dinner or going to the gym and intensifying my workout to the point that my joints would hurt, or maybe doing something more direct and physical. But I did none of that. Not because I was afraid, but because I knew that all these punishments wouldn't really make me progress further. And so what I came to was that I don't need the punishment, as in the true sense of punishment, but I need to do the thing that I was supposed to do the first half day and some more. So that my brain realizes that the important thing is to actually do that one thing. And of course it was reading books. And so in the evening I started. It was the time when I decided on the punishment, and then I read my brain off until midnight. It might not seem like a lot, I mean, what you had to read for a few hours. Well, anybody can do that, no? But actually doing it, and especially so on a bad day, is a completely different matter. It was pretty difficult for me to even pick up a book and open it, and then to focus on the letters. I had trouble focusing on those letters for even 5 minutes. And I had whole hours ahead of me. So, should I give up? Maybe today really is not the day. I mean, each 5 minutes I feel like going to sleep and forgetting about the day. But I stuck through it. Because I know that when you encounter difficulty in language learning, you have to either push through, which is the most healthy way, or you can learn to lie to your brain through repetition and force it to forget its original self and become a new self. To be exact, when you take a book, you want to get this happiness, to get this feeling that I'm actually doing something I like. So you force your brain to think that you like it by saying I like it, I like it, I like it, even though it hates it. Because your brain knows that once you pick up a book, it's time for some form of mind pain. Because it's difficult to process letters, and especially so in a foreign language. It takes focus, and your brain doesn't really like to do that. Though I don't really like this lying to yourself method because it's not healthy. And so I myself just pushed through and kept reading for those few hours, and by the end of it, it was actually kind of nice. The last 15 minutes I was enjoying so much that I was considering not going to sleep at all and just continuing with my reading session. I felt accomplished, like the day was finally done, like I did something good, something that I should have done before but didn't, and something that I could have just skipped, but I did it anyway. I realized that languages just aren't something I do for fun, because they are a part of me, and so I can't leave them away, leave them be, even for one day. They need to be a part of my day, must. So by the time I was going to bed, of course I was tired, I mean, my brain couldn't really focus, but it focused anyway, and I had this great sense of accomplishment, that I did something great. I knew that if lightning struck my house that day, I would be alright with it, because I progressed on my path, and did something that I should have. Gave it my all. So ask yourself, are languages something you do for fun, to pass the time, or are they a part of you as well? Something that you would do anyway, even on a bad day.